Reborn female supporting counterattack, big guy husband don't tease me. Chapter 1 Wearing books to become a female partner, forcing life to start. Shen Swining was originally a fashion magazine editor in the city, with creamy skin and picturesque eyebrows, and her bright eyes can always easily capture people's hearts. Who knew that when she woke up in an accident, she actually traveled to the era she hated the most. She became the bitter female partner in the book who was forced to marry a domestic violence man by an unscrupulous grandmother. In the original plot, Shen Swining, the female partner, was forced to marry Ruan Jingxing, a domestic violence man, not only gave birth to 2 children after marriage, but also took on the burden of the whole family, worked hard to reverse her husband's decline, and led the family to prosperity step by step. Subsequently, the protagonist of the story easily undertakes a good life and becomes a happy woman who is the envy of thousands of people. Shen Swining's eyes widened, and she thought to herself, should I be unlucky if I am alone? Don't even think about stealing my script. Chapter 2 Counterattack Plan, the boss husband who can't climb high. Since the script is unreliable, Shen Swining decided to rewrite her life by herself. She locked on the big guy of the town, Chu Machan. Chu Machan is a legend in the business world, handsome, taciturn, and extremely ambitious, and rarely goes home. What's more, he has a high threshold, and whoever marries him has to have a strong identity background. Shen Swining secretly decided, who said that a female partner has to endure hardships. I marry a big guy and live the life of a superior person. Chapter 3 Unexpected Engagement and First Acquaintance with a Cold-Faced Boss. By chance, Shen Swining saved Chu Machan from being framed at a banquet. Chu Machan was deeply impressed by her and offered to get engaged. Shen Swining was secretly happy in her heart, this time it's my turn to be prosperous. But when they first met, Chu Machan was as cold as ice, and his enthusiasm for her was weak, which made her wonder how this marriage would develop. Chapter 4 After marriage, the honey blends oil, and the days are prosperous. After getting married, Shen Swining was pleasantly surprised to find that although Chu Machan was busy with work and rarely went home, every time she came back, she would bring expensive gifts and even cook herself, which made her change her previous life of hardship. The days of the two were sweet and prosperous. Shen Swining began to enjoy the beauty of the small days, and the neighbors also cast envious eyes. But she also began to feel a faint backache, and couldn't help muttering, what about the abstinence that was promised? Your big husband is quite diligent when he comes home? Chapter 5 Exposing the Old Conspiracy, a Reversal of Fate. Just as Shen Shui was immersed in happiness, Ruan Jingxing's shadow resurfaced. It turned out that there was a dark force behind him, trying to seize Chu Mo City's business empire. Shen Swining inadvertently discovered this conspiracy and decided to join forces with Chu Machan to expose the turmoil. In the process, the relationship between the two became deeper, and Shen Swining also grew from a passive victim to a strong man who can take charge of himself. Chapter 6 The Truth Comes Out. After a business war and a power struggle, the dark forces were completely eradicated. Chu Machan's trust and love for Shen Swining deepened, and the two worked together to create a career peak. Shen Swining not only guarded herself, but also guarded this marriage and happy life. Chapter 7 On the Other Side of Happiness, the Smoke is Red. The story ends as Shen Shuining and Chu Mo Cheng stand side by side in the sunset, looking back at the pain and struggle of the past with a lot of emotion. She whispered, it turns out that fate can be rewritten like this, who said that there is no spring for the bitter heroine? Chu Machan smiled slightly and clenched her hand, in the future, we will write together. Chapter 8, A Sudden Storm. Just as Shen Swining and Chu Machan's marriage entered the honeymoon period, an unexpected storm swept in. Ruan Jingxing secretly united with mysterious forces in an attempt to seize the control of the Tianyao group behind Chu Mo City. The dark shadow behind Ruan Jingxing is an underground organization called the Xianming Society, which acts ruthlessly and is good at controlling capital and intelligence. When Shen Suining was sorting out her family's Chinese documents, she accidentally found an anonymous letter detailing the plans of the Xian Hades Society and Ruan Jingxing's shady scene. She was shocked and decided to tell Chu Machan about it, and the two immediately launched a counterattack. Chapter 9, Between Truth and Falsehood. Chu Machan arranged a secret meeting and gathered his cronies and lawyers to prepare to face the offensive of the Xianming Society. Shen Suining also actively participated in the planning, relying on her sharp intuition and past editing experience to propose a number of effective solutions. Just when everyone was busy, a mysterious assistant appeared next to Chu Machan, Lin Xiu. He is low-key and calm, but he has hidden mysteries. Shen Suining was wary of Lin Xiu, and her intuition told her that this person was not simple. Chapter 10, Lin Xiu's Secret. By chance, Shen Suining followed Lin Xiu to a remote warehouse and witnessed him secretly trading with representatives of the Xianming Society. Shocked to realize that she was involved in a deeper conspiracy, Shen Suining decided to spy secretly to find the real purpose behind Lin Xiu. Using her superb investigative skills, she discovers that Lin Xiu is actually an undercover police detective who infiltrates the Xianying Society and tries to dismantle the entire organization. The two gradually approached due to their common goal, and trust and affection also quietly grew. Chapter 11, The Border Between Love and Betrayal. However, the leader of the Xian Hades Society, the Hades Emperor, is not a good type. He noticed Lin Xiu's dual identity, designed a frame, and kidnapped Shen Suining. In the dark basement, Shen Suining faced the crisis of her life, recalling the painful life before she wore the book, and her heart was full of determination. Chu Machan and Lin Xiu teamed up to carry out life and death rescue, and the two fought side by side, and finally successfully rescued Shen Suining. Chapter 12, The Great War. After this life and death experience, Shen Suining became stronger. She assisted Chu Machan in formulating the final plan to unite the police and the financial sector to launch an all-round attack on the Xianming Society. In a thrilling decisive battle intertwined with street battles and business wars, the members of the Xianming Society were wiped out, and the Emperor of the Underworld appeared in the decisive battle against Chu Mo City. Chu Machan exerted his extreme strength and fought to the death with the Emperor of Hades. At the critical moment, Shen Suining used her keen insight to find the weakness of the Hades Emperor and help Chu Machan win with one blow. Chapter 13, A New Beginning. Xianming will be destroyed, and Ruan Jingxing will also be brought to justice. Tianyao Group returned to calm, and the lives of Shen Suining and Chu Machan returned to stability. The two had a sweet life after marriage, and Shen Suining was pregnant with their first child. Although the backache is still the same, it has become a witness to happiness. Chapter 14, The Mystery of an Unexpected Background. Just when the family was immersed in happiness, Shen Suining unexpectedly received a mysterious letter, which implied that her life experience was not as simple as it seemed. She begins to trace her past and uncovers a hidden secret of her family. She is actually the heir to a large family that has been lost for a long time. This mystery of her life experience has led to more waves, and it has also made the future of her and Chu Machan full of uncertainties. Chapter 15, The Unfinished Story. Shen Suining and Chu Machan face new challenges and mysteries hand in hand, and the pain of the past has become the driving force for progress. She sighed, the identity of the bitter supporting actress has long been left behind. Now I am no longer a supporting role for others, but the protagonist of my own life. Chu Machan held her hand, and a determined light flashed in his eyes. No matter how tortuous the front is, I will accompany you to the end. Chapter 16, The Dark Tide of Family Strife. Shen Suining's process of pursuing her life experience was not smooth. She returned to the mysterious big family, the Yun family, only to find that the power struggle within this family was fierce, family affection and interests were intertwined, and conspiracies were everywhere. The elders of the Yun clan had a cold attitude towards Shen Suining, and some forces even tried to suppress her inheritance, believing that she was an outsider and unworthy of the family's heavy responsibilities. After Chu Machin learned about it, he stood by her side without hesitation, and used business skills to negotiate with the family elders, and the two joined forces to deal with the family undercurrent. Chapter 17. The secret of the Yun clan is revealed. In the process of investigating the family's past secrets, Shen Suining discovers that the Yun family has been involved in a huge conspiracy that affects the entire business world, and is inextricably linked to the Xianming society. If this secret is revealed, it will shake the entire financial world, and it will also endanger the safety of her and Chu Machin. In order to protect the family, as well as to protect herself and her lover, Shen Suining had to make a difficult choice, whether to disclose the truth or protect the family's secrets. Chapter 18. Choice and Trust. After experiencing inner struggles, Shen Suining chose to confess everything to Chu Machin, and the two decided to face the storm together. They gathered several honest elders of the Yun clan and formed a reformist force with the aim of cleaning up the corruption and darkness within the family. At the same time, Shen Suining used her wisdom and influence to stabilize the situation in the business world and let the Yun family gradually return to its former glory. Chapter 19. The unexpected arrival of a new life. Just as the family turmoil gradually subsided, Shen Suining ushered in the birth of her and Chu Machin's baby daughter, Chu Fifei. The advent of a small life makes the couple cherish each other more, and also adds warmth and hope to life. Shen Suining sighed, bitterness comes willingly, not only for me alone, but also for the happiness of our family. Chapter 20. Reshaping the Future. With the support of the new generation, Yunqi and Tianyao Group have launched deeper cooperation to build a more stable business empire. Shen Suining has become the core figure of the family and the company, and she has led the team forward with wisdom and love. Chu Machin is still her strongest backing, and the two work together to build a dream for the future. Finale. After countless ups and downs, Shen Suining finally used her strength and courage to completely rewrite the fate of the bitter heroine. From passive bearing to active control, she has become a real winner in life, building a happy harbor with her lover and children. Postscript. It is a light in the heart of everyone who is trapped by fate. Shen Suining's story tells us that no matter how difficult the past was, as long as there is light in our hearts, we can get out of the darkness. Love, affection, and courage are her most powerful strengths. I hope that every reader can find their own strength to rewrite the script of life.